Hey up everyone and welcome. The kit for today's video is available at aup.creations.com. The link is in the description below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe and like so you don't miss out on any future videos. Today we're going to make these cute little forget-me-not flowers. And these are the tools that we're going to be using today. These adorable little flowers make a beautiful display when you mix up all the different colours. And on each sprig I tend to do one large flower, two medium flowers and two small flowers. But obviously you can put as many together as you want to and just make one big bundle. In the kit you're going to have one 18-inch gauge wire and four 22 gauge wires. We're just going to put a little hook at the top of each of the wires. As you know, this holds the felt a bit steadier instead of trying to cling onto a very thin wire. So this thicker wire is going to house the bigger petal, and we're going to wrap the end round just with a small amount of black, so that's the centre of the flower. Just going to wrap it round one time and trim off. And if you get a little glue oozing out at the top, just trim that off too. So I do the black centre just on the large flowers and the medium flowers. The two small petals, I don't do the black centre because they're so teeny tiny, I just do the yellow centre. Now for the yellow strip, you'll see I've scalloped the edge with a 3mm scalloping scissors, and we're going to trim, just do a very small nick on the valley of each hump. And for the large flower we're going to have 7 humps, and for the other flowers we're going to have 6 humps. Now for these small flowers, this strip of yellow is still a little bit too big, so I just take a little edge off the bottom edge, not the scalloped edge but the straight edge. And that should be just the right size to be able to deal with those smaller flowers. We're going to take this yellow strip and we're going to just glue it around that black centre there. And we're going to position that yellow just so that it's picking up just slightly above the black centre. And you'll see when it's glued around that where we snipped the edge of the scalloped, it can just flare out a little bit and create like a little crown in the centre of the flower. We're going to do exactly the same for the two medium petals. And then for the two smaller petals, we're just going to wind that straight around the wire. Hole in the centre of these petals. You can either use scissors, but as you may know from my previous videos, I'm a poker. I like to use a nice thick needle. I can get multiple petals on my needle and it makes it just a little bit faster. But by all means, if you haven't got a big thick needle, just use your scissors. So like I said before, this big petal is going to be on the thick stem. I'm going to glue it right up behind that black centre there. And then this is why I like the detail tip on the glue gun. All I need is a very tiny little dot right in the middle there, at the base of all these petals. And we're just going to take each petal and bend it and fold it up into the centre. Just squeeze it until the glue has had time to set. Then if they start opening up again, just go back and give it another little squeeze. And it creates this cute little forget-me-not. We're going to do exactly the same on all the other stems. And now it's time for us to put all the forget-me-nots together into a little sprig. I use floral tape, and the stretching of the floral tape activates the wax, and that's what makes the tape all sticky, and the heat of your hands. So the main big flower on the 18 gauge stem, that's what's going to be the centre of the flower. We're just going to start winding around, and then I push it to the base of the flower. And I want to take that tape down for about an inch, inch and a half, and just make a judgment of where you want that next flower to be positioned. And I like to separate the flowers out, like the two mediums top and bottom, and the two smaller ones right at the side there, just so it looks a little bit more natural rather than having all the small ones together and all the medium ones together. I just carry on winding with the tape to join those to the main stem. And then those smaller stems I wind around the main stem just to anchor them in place so they don't slip out in future. And there we have it, a cute little sprig of forget-me-nots. Now in the kit it comes with 15 flowers altogether, so you can make 3 little sprigs like this, or you can make one little posy if you join them all together. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, kits are available at aupduckcreations.com, and please follow me on Instagram and Facebook at aupduckcreations, and I'll speak to you again later.